challenge is not only vastness, the challenge is also the unpredictability. Put their efforts in the right direction. Prelims Mentoring Program is the whole ecosystem which is providing them the tailored solutions. The mentor is able to track the strength and weakness of each student.
Please tell me how Sandhan can be a game changer in this whole preparation.
Prelims is not only a knowledge test. Prelims is about the elimination skills. So the 3 C's, clarity, confusion and confidence, you all need to, channelize your effort to eliminate confusion part.
Hello and welcome everyone. Well, it's February and those aspirants who are targeting Prelims 2026 must be a bit excited, a bit anxious. It's okay to be excited and anxious, but no kind of emotion should take a toll on your preparation. It should not be overwhelming. For example, if you're overly anxious, then try to channelize your anxiety. And that is where guided preparation becomes very important. And in that context, to help us, to guide us, today we have with us an eminent faculty member of VisionIAS, Shivi Ma'am, who's going to talk about guided preparation and how to manage these last few months before the prelims. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello, Charanjit.
Ma'am, let's begin this conversation with this very basic question as to why and how students get disoriented out of excitement or anxiety. Why do they find it difficult to manage their emotions?
So, well, Charanjit, this is the most critical and misunderstood phase. The moment we enter, February month, the anxiety is at its peak, right? The students are not able to understand what is important, what is not important. They are putting in the effort, but it is very directionless, right? So they need to understand, according to their own customized needs, what is their strength and weakness, right? What should be their daily schedule, how they need to prioritize, what are the high yielding areas, how they need to align with the UPSC PYQs. So all of that has to be made sense to them. And there is where, I feel that, they are lacking specifically during these days.
All right. Ma'am, the syllabus is very vast, both for mains and prelims. And the number of resources or sources, these sources, they keep confusing the candidates. So how to make the most of this? I mean, what UPSC says, it's very limited. It sounds very limited. But everything and anything under the sun can be asked. So taking into consideration these things, the previous year trends, how to manage the sources and resources, taking into consideration proper revision.
See, I feel that UPSC rewards planned effort.
Right.
And without planning and structured revision, they are not able to understand where they need to go, right? So there has to be this, hand holding done. There has to be this, guidance given to them where they feel confident with clarity.
Right.
This is where I feel that most of the students, whether they are not good enough or whether they are capable, both the categories of students, they need this guided intervention in their preparation. Because, UPSC, yes, you rightly put it, that, the challenge is not only vastness, the challenge is also the unpredictability, right? But when we say unpredictability, it means that they need to put their efforts in the right direction. Obviously, they can't do everything under the sun. So they need to have that kind of vision. They need to have that kind of, understanding that, these are the high yielding areas, or these are the areas where they need to, focus more their energies, right? So that clarity, I feel that they should, need to know.
Right. You talked about like mentored preparation or guided preparation, so
Yes.
that high-yielding areas can be focused upon more.
Yes.
So in that context, let's talk about VisionIAS Lakshya Prelims Mentoring Programme 2026.
Right.
Could you please tell us about the salient features of this program?
See, Chiranjit, I feel that Lakshya Prelims Guided Program, Mentorship Program is the most important program right now. Given the fact that we are in the month of February, given the fact that anxiety and, this nervousness is at its peak, this is the right time where they would require and they need that guided support. And Lakshya Prelims Mentoring Program is the whole ecosystem which is providing them the tailored solutions. This is the most personalized program which VisionIAS is focusing upon, where the mentor is able to track the strength and weakness of each student, and that's where I feel that the students would also, become and feel very confident about their preparation. Next, whatever analytical abilities they need to have, right? Whatever elimination skills they need to have. So they're all giving the tests. But who's going to tell them that, this is the elimination skill in the
Correct.
question, right? So we have live quizzes, we have, subject wise tests, and we have that kind of mentoring support which is going to tell them that, this is where you are going wrong and this is where you should go. So this is what is, Lakshya Prelims program all about. It's a ready-made system for the students' prelims preparation.
That means mentors are going to use their own experience, their own
Right.
skills, skilled mentors to guide students.
Right.
So how is it going to be like? What are the various media that we're going to take the help of to guide students, impart knowledge? Like for example, are we going to have quizzes or tests?
So yes, in this Lakshya Prelims guided program, mentoring program, obviously prelims preparation is incomplete without quizzes.
Right.
Prelims preparation is incomplete without tests. So you have Sandhan, you have the subject-wise test, you have live quizzes also, right? Which are again designed to make the students understand where they are lacking, the analytical skills, the elimination skills. So all of that is part of Lakshya mentoring program.
Live quizzes, LPPTs, as you said, we call them practice tests,
Yes.
and Sandhan you mentioned.
Yes.
So Sandhan is also an added feature.
Yes,
Could
definitely.
you please tell me how Sandhan can be a game changer in this whole preparation?
Sandhan again is a very unique idea in this age of AI, where the students' tailored and customized demands according to their own strength and weakness is what they can make use of. So what I mean by this is that every student knows which is their strength, which is their weak area, and they are all giving the ready-made tests. They are all giving those sectional or full length tests, but where is that test tool or testing kit which is helping them out to make them understand where their concepts are lacking, right? So I feel that if the student is himself creating his own personalized test, right, it will be, it will reward immensely to him. And prelims is all about that. Prelims is that, the students in the examination hall is going to face the question independently, right? How their mind works, how the other people's mind work, they need to understand that also, right? So the question is same, but I feel that the biggest strength of Sandhan is that the students can themselves create the test, right? So that is what I feel that it should be a much needed solution, specifically in these days, because randomly if you give tests, randomly if you appear for any kind of test, it will not going to yield that kind of result which is very personalized, right? So that's where I feel that Santhan could offer the students to plug their loopholes, to plug their weaknesses, which is very much required, because the more clear they become, the more confident they become, and that is what is needed in prelims preparation. Clarity with confidence.
Right. Very rightly said. That means we're going to have mentor curated tests and then customized tests, Sandhan. Lastly, everything depends upon the student, which is actually backed by what we call self-belief.
Yes.
So, ma'am, any final words for the students? I mean, they're going to start this new journey the last few months.
Yes, surely. So, many students ask me, ma'am, what is your perspective on prelims, stage in UPSC? So, to sum it up, I would say that prelims is not only a knowledge test. Prelims is about the elimination skills. Prelims is equal to, the clarity you need to have. The prelims is equal to the kind of confidence you have, you should have to clear UPSC. And it's not only, can be summarized with respect to how vast knowledge you need to accumulate. I feel that a lot of students are running after facts, rather they should run after clarity, right? And that clarity would automatically reduce the confusion. The moment you reduce the confusion, you become more confident, right? So the three C's, clarity, confusion and confidence, you all need to channelize your effort to eliminate confusion part, and realize your dream of becoming a civil servant, right? Because prelims is again a personality test. It's about how you're thinking at that point of time, right? So just put in your right effort, you're right, take the right guidance. I feel the most challenging thing in this prelims is that lots of aspirants sit for this examination, but not everyone is able to avail the guidance, right? Not everyone is able to understand how structured preparation they can prepare for themselves, right? So this is what I feel that prelims is all about. The more planned effort you will put in, UPSC will definitely reward you in the right direction.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Very well said.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for your valuable insights and time.
Thank you.
So, dear students, as ma'am said, you have to focus on the 3 C's. You have to get rid of the first C, that is confusion, have clarity, and be confident. Okay. I don't think there is a better program than Lakshya Prelims Mentoring Program. Get registered. You can find the details in the description box. Have a nice day.